we try to help how we can. And when the bride say, "Oh, my wedding has been cancelled," even two weeks before the wedding, so it's really hard because you really sympathize, you're really sorry for the bride, and we lost for words when it comes to that. And we don't want to be the bad person, because when the day she bought the dress from us, and she said, "What should I do with my dress now?"
Okay, so today I am joined with Claudia, the owner of, how do you pronounce this place's name?
Bonsoire.
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 Bonsoire. So what gave you the name Bonsoire Bridal?
I think we look for name to say something, to do like good evening, you know. Well, when the name you found Bonsoire available on the website, we took that one.
Oh, nice. Okay, so right, let's go from the beginning about you now, because everyone knows about that, use your service, and they know about your service, and it's really, really nice, lovely here. This is my first time here. It's
Thank
amazing.
you.
So, right, childhood and family. Okay. So, what was life like for you growing up? What are your earliest memories of helping your family?
Oh, my earliest memory when I was 11 years old, for 12, my morning, I wake up, I live in my dad's parents, my grandparents' house, my nan, my granddad. And in my nan and granddad have like a factory, like a make sweet, like from coconut, cocada, you know. And we have to wake up in the morning. And first thing I remember, my nana put it over it, covers her head, you know, for not having any hair. And you all go down to the factory, to sit there all around. Somebody break the heartbeat from the coconut, the cat, and the rest have to peel all the coconut with the knife. Everything have to be very neat and white. And after that, we have to put it for washing, in slice. And my dad built up a machine. That time, you could grate everything in your hands. In the beginning, my nana done. But my dad and my granddad invent this machine.
Wow.
It been great the coconut in seconds. That is fantastic. And we'll done that. After that, my nana go up and make a breakfast for everybody else on the factory. We all have the same, even the work. And I prepare for my day to go to school after that.
Ah, wow, so that's your daily basis.
Yeah. Monday to Friday.
In that experience, during that time when you're young, how old were you doing that?
When you start to do that, I was 11 years old.
11 years old?
11 years old.
To a lot of people, that's like what they called child labour. But that's a different story, a different time then. So what values did your family teach you?
Well, the values my grandparents teach me. My aunt lived there at the time, because my nan always say, if you want something in your life, if you want to gain something in your life, you have to work, you have to earn. Don't believe you don't get no things for nothing. That is the value, and the value to respect the people and treat everybody else equal, like the way she's done in a factory. All the work has been treated equal. Every meal we have in a table, all the staff have the same meal in the factory. We stop in the same time to eat. When the ladies work for my granddad, time to get married, my granddad paid more or less for the wedding.
Oh, wow.
That's the way done.
Wow.
To say thank you.
How did you feel when going through that process when?
I think for me it's a wonderful process because I do baby in a factory and all the ladies work there. That time it probably 25, 26, 21. All treated me like a sister or a daughter. Take me weekend to our houses to have weekend with her, to play, bring me back. It's like we don't like a family unit. That is the value. One help another, you'll be successful.
Would that be the sort of time, your first time seeing a wedding dress at that time?
I see wedding dress from the people from the factory, to choose, and I'm a flower girl, son.
Oh, flower girl.
Flower girl.
Yeah. So, what did you love the dresses? How designed?
I love that.
So, was it that time that you?
I love clothes that time. To be honest, with you, like every little girl, love to be dressed up like a princess for the day, and that I think sometimes becomes my day.
So would you have like dolls that you dress up? Or?
Yes, my dolls that time when I was younger, my auntie live with us. She's make every doll by cloth material, all the dress, all the that. I have all the dolls made, not the dolls from the shop, all be made by hands.
Oh wow, it's really resourceful. Yeah. One of your first job involved going door to door selling funeral services.
Yes.
How did you find yourself doing that at only 17?
Well, when I was 17, I moved to this town in Brazil called Victoria, Espírito Santo. And I entered there. I remember we live in Prado, Bahia. When I left Prado, Bahia, I told my nan, I go, if I found the job, I'm not going to come back. She said, okay then. And I entered there, arrived weekend. On a Monday, because I know there's a girl who entered there, I stay in a house and her mom worked too for the funerarium, for the funeral place. And she took there, I got interview, and she said, I want to prove to me you could do the job of selling coffees for the family contract when people pass away. And that's my job start. It's a big challenge because to sell something completely different and to sell a coffee is hard. I have to go to door in door. Sometimes I have a car follow us with speaker to say the eternal peace is coming to you. And the people know we in that area. And I go, I lock on the door. Of course, people open the door. Some people slam the door in my face. Some people open the door, and some people don't open them. Ask me to come in, to have a coffee, cake, do the contract. And I explained how the way you work. And it's a challenge because I have a salary, but my main money depends in my commission. If I don't have a commission, I don't make my money for the end of the month to survive. You get paid.
So you had a mission.
Mission to do that. Yeah.
Do you remember how many did you have to make a commission to survive?
It's a lot.
A lot.
We have to go to the houses and houses from the morning until the light, 7 o'clock at the night, 8, come back to the office and to see how many contracts you done that day.
Okay.
Sometimes I make a pact to one of the friends. We go together, or every salary, we share the money. And you work out really well. And when the boss pay, if you pay I share, this is you, this is mine. And it's good.
That's a rough one. So how did you handle the rejections at that age?
How will I handle? It's scary when people slam the door in your face and say, oh, okay. But the way I reject is I have to carry on, keep it going, because you need to survive, you need to aim some centino in the day. If you want door closed in your face, another one is gonna be open.
Yeah, that's wow. You know what? I get quite emotional when you talk about that because I can actually be in that scenario. That's very, very tough. So, what did that job teach you about people?
That job was teach about people is you have all kinds of people in the world. You have somebody ready to listen. You have somebody else ready to help, or you have some people very kind. That is teaching me.
So was that the time when you began to feel you can sell almost anything?
Yeah, I could sell anything. I'm gonna tell very quick experience. One day my boss, we got the contract, I'm young there. He turned to me and say, we done a funeral for somebody else by mistake. You don't pay the contract, not my contract. If you go there, ask the people how's the service entry. If you persuade the person pay what you owe us, I pay some percent of the money. I say, okay then, I'm go there after the person pass away. I knock on the door, I say, hi, I'm Claudia, president, come in. And suddenly I put the subject, how's the service? Oh, wonderful service, you know, everything's perfect. I say, but you got one main thing. You behind a lot of payment and a little, like a booklet. You have like a stamp in a bank every month. On the president, you see that, and you need to pay the money to make, you know, what you. Instead, you have a solicitor. If you pay me, it's the best going through the process. The person look at me. You tell me to get out, and you say, okay, you come back tomorrow. I be ready to give you the money. I remember I come back with my friends. We were share. As the worst experience in life. He gave the money, but when he gave the money, he said, disappear, and everyone is here again, and you have to run downhill on the dog behind us. I shout. No. And when I arrived to the office, we tell our boss, here the money, you know, you could believe. And after we waited there, well, look at his face. And you say, come on then, our money, you know. You say, what are you standing there for? I say, the deal. Yeah. You said you're going to pay me some percent of the money. I really said that? I say, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I told him, I'm not going to move from that office to pay a commission. And he's done. He sees loads of things going behind, so it was good.
Wow. So, obviously you had a remarkable working life. So, you have worked in many different jobs and businesses. Which parts of that journey shaped you the most?
I think it's that one, the Peace Eterna, the company I work for.
Yeah.
Because it teaches me how to be wise, how to be always be careful who you trust, who you do business.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because you see the true value of how people work.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
That's a very switch. There's no middle.
No middle.
So what took you to Mallorca?
To Mallorca?
Yeah.
Okay, Mallorca. Many years ago, we started going to Mallorca. We have a studio there in Alcudia. And my baby is small. And we done the studio to go there for holiday. After making friends with somebody else downstairs in Siesta 3 in Alcudia as a hairdresser. And I come quite there. I started to buy some clothes in UK. Go to Bista, go to place, how Sally buy clothes and take to Mallorca to Sally clothes. And I have custom to take the suitcase, hang the clothes all around my studio and he started selling clothes from there. And the lady from downstairs, she's interested to, when I'm not there, to sell the clothes. I start to bring more. One day, my husband took me to Mallorca for Valentine's. And we had a plan. He said, by the way, when you're there, I have something to show you. And I say, no. And he took me to Palma Nova. He have a shop called Why Pay More? When I saw, I say, no, what's the name? And he said, look at that, it could be yours. I say, it could be yours. You could make this work. You could have a nice life here, the beach and go. And he believed in me, persuaded me to go in Mallorca in business clothes. We changed the name. The name called Gosh. Because my mother-in-law have custom say, oh gosh. And gosh has got sometimes that time, I don't know what you mean. Say, oh God. I put the name. And successful for 7 years. Yeah, very successful. I have people from the ship cruise come to buy clothes. That time in Spain, no one opened the shop in siesta time, many years ago. I started open all through the siesta and open Sundays and to make the business work. And successful. We only come back to UK because my mom became poorly.
And this is another thing that you did as well, aren't you? You did long distance removals.
Oh yeah, after that, when my mom became well, I stopped. My husband do remove in the meantime in the van called UK Van Service. Very good business. He started by himself the van, work hard, come bring some antiques for people in Mallorca. You got lots of millionaires live there. People now want to buy even Easter egg, bring Easter egg when time to Easter. See, after when my mom become not well, I'm UK. He started the job. He said, what about if I hire another van? You drive one, I drive another. I started the business with him, helping him. It's very hard, I'll be honest, it's not easy. It's very challenging because you don't know what's find the way. You travel from here to France, of course, to get the boat. When you get to France, you have to get a destination to Barcelona, long drive. You can't leave Avance by yourself because it's value everything people inside in case store. You can't wait to get to Barcelona by 10 o'clock tonight to get the ferry to cross to Palma de Mallorca to get a final destination to deliver. When you're there, you have only sometimes 2-3 days to deliver and collect and back again. And when he's back in UK, he starts to go around all around UK to collect himself to do again.
Wow.
It's a challenge, but it's a very good experience because you met a lot of nice people, you know, and we learn a lot being him.
There's a lot of challenging careers that you've taken. Right, okay. So how did you manage the lack of rest and the physical demands while doing those removals?
Oh, it's very tired because on the way back, in no way can you stop much. I remember you coming out of the boat, you drive, and you say, I need to get to the ferry. And sometimes open the window, you slap my face, I slap my face, sing along, you know, and to keep awake to get that point. It's very tired, and even for him, sometimes I watch for he have to carry heavy furniture, you know, and some people there, some men watch, he don't need help, and I go help because no way I can stand watching him do by himself. But we done. We like I say, you wear the t-shirt together. That's a go.
Then that business did stop due to your husband's accident.
Yes, in UK, he's aimed to do the deliver, and I think it's around Leicestershire. and the person come, the lady driver sing wrong side of the road and done to his van and finish the van. And that point, that is afterwards, because my mother-in-law felt worried about the travel. She's a real mom to me. She said, this is not for years anymore. It's danger what you're doing. And because you got children too, and we have to think in our family, he decided, Eddie come with an idea, why you don't do a shop with clothes? I said, oh, how to start? He said, we can start. And we went to contact the company called Tiffany, do prom dresses. We went to contact the company called Amanda Wire and Phoenix Gown. And that's the way we started our business in 38 Dengate in Northampton. Beautiful shop. A small shop. Probably more small, there's this space here. Beautiful chandelier. It's nice window. And that time you have like a solicit opposite. Always wait for me change my window. You have a customer to call my window, magic window. Our shop opposite Castle Street.
Okay.
And I love the window, make it pretty and keep it change the dress. People lock on the doors. And sometimes people have to turn away because I have one customer. I only do one customer. That's it. I say sorry. And it's really nice. That's the business. Good.
Was it your choice to do bridal, or it just landed on convenience, the opportunity, I mean?
No, we chose to do bridal.
Yeah.
I chose to do bridal that time. And like a bow gown dress for the girls for the prom too.
So you chose that one. Okay. So what year did you actually first began working in the bridal industry?
We're gonna be 16 years this year. I think 2010.
2010.
2010, yeah, around the time.
Okay. What year did you come to Northampton? 2010 or before?
To UK.
Northampton.
For Mallorca. I live here. It's gonna be 38 years.
38 years.
38 years. I've been UK, and I'm from UK. One time I moved to Mallorca to do business there in the shop called Gosh.
Yeah.
After my mum passed away, I come back to Northampton again.
Okay.
This around, say, 2000, around 2000, because my mum passed away in 2002 when Brazil won the World Cup. I remember that.
So is that when 2010 was where Bonsoire officially opened? In this location or was it somewhere?
No. The Bonsoire started in Dengate. Dengate in Northampton. Yeah.
Then how many years were you at Dengate?
Oh, that Dengate, not there for longer. I think for 2 years, because the business started to get bigger. More people wanna come in to try dress. You went to the showroom, lock store. You went after, got more bigger. We say, let's go to the Wellington Roads, and we went to Market Square in Northampton when the pandemic, when COVID took over. We survived there in Market Square because people know us, they trust in us. But the areas is not good for business, I'll be honest to you. But we survive only because our clients are named. And when coming COVID, we could do nothing. We have to sit and wait. You have to, we not panic. We have lots of dress that arrive for the people coming to collect for prom, for wedding. Everything put on hold. And we have to be patient, everybody else in the same boat.
So during that time, pandemic, that must be quite a rough time for a lot of people anyway. So
yes, very hard.
What was your experience and what's your thought process going through that?
Well, it's lots hard because when people have dresses, some people no work, when people already pay for the half of the dresses. What can I do now? I pay for half of the dress. My daughter's not gonna have a prom anymore. He started to have a funny clothes like that. The parents decided to do proms for the girls in a house. And now the clients realize it's not our fault. We're on the same boat. We offer payment plan. We can pay slow. And you can live into the pandemic, finish, sort it out. We not pressurize anyone at all. And you hope the main thing that time in our sort, everybody else is going to be safe. We don't want nobody die from the pandemic. That's the main thing. Pray.
Yeah, because that's a lot of fear was inputted and a lot of people at that time. Yeah. So, if somebody come to Bonsoire for the first time, how would you guide her through the experience?
When the person come first time, when I arrive, before I arrive, the people always fill the questionnaire and it seems when arriving, like now we sit down and I sit down opposite the brides, we have a coffee and tea and you ask the bride what she's looking for, what's the kind of wedding dress she's looking for, the venue is more important, what's your venue look like, and the flowers, things, and what do you make choose a bonsoir? What you looking at bonsoir? And the bride say, I like your page, I like your Instagram, I like the way we sing, use work, we love your dress. I say, oh, that's good. And sometimes you ask the bride, have you tried that kind of dress before? Some bride, sometimes, probably being another boutique, maybe try some dress, but when you come to us, you say, okay, let's try this. Let's pick up 4 dresses here. I get down to the bride's body shape, the bride get down to me, with very flow conversation, like it's become as a family, You build your up relationship. And you go around there, the bride put the dress from the front, pick up 4 dress front. After that, that's coming our team, me, you, Charlotte, somebody else, to show her, or try this for us. Like that's the way the process is.
It's very more consultation of a individual of their personality.
Yeah, that's the way. Everybody else is different. Some people, you want a princess, some people want a fitting, some people gonna get married a destination wedding. And we have it to ourselves, putting our heads, pretend we're there in that place, and what we can see in the bride in that day. And to us, very important, even the bride when you put her dress, if I don't like, not because I'm rude, I prefer it don't sell the dress. I'm honest, I say, Always we say, if you're not gonna find the dress here, I'm sure you're gonna find somewhere. You got dress for everybody else in somewhere.
Yeah, because everyone's different in perspective, taste. Yeah. So what's the most memorable customer that you had in the past? I'm pretty sure that a lot of them are nice, but is there a particular one that really, remember that one?
I have a lot of customers, and to me, all the customers for me is memorable. And I cannot classify one as a memorable more than another one, because every bride for me, to be true to my door customer, is a precious to us.
Okay, so next area is what customers do not see. Okay, so what happens behind the scenes that customers may never realize?
Okay, I don't think everybody thinks always, oh, God, you're so lucky to have the business. I don't want it for business. I wish I have the business. But sometimes I think you don't see nothing. After, it's not about you coming here buy a dress. It's not about, even people think it's everything we got for free. No, it's not for free. We have to pay for our samples, correct? All the samples, we don't have a business. If it's not for us, the designers don't have any business. It's like a vicious circle. Do you go around like a pyramid? Everybody else go up, up. What the bride don't see? After then, you have to paperwork. The measurements make sure being correct. The payment being passed. After that, wait for response for the designers when the dress gonna be ready, what's the day the shipment gonna come in, and we have to communicate to the bride to tell when your dress gonna come in, and after when the dress arrive, we have to check the dress if everything's perfect in condition, if everything been steamed. And you make another appointment, call the bride for she's coming in for her first fitting.
I remember we had a discussion when we had a coffee before this that you and your daughter have injuries while doing this.
Yes.
So could you name?
Yeah. Okay. I have him in my spine here. I have operation before. My spine, because my head one side, I don't know about what it causes more. I have a fracture in my arm, this arm here, the left side, because to pick up a dress and pick up a dress and put, and this like called wear and tear your bones during the day. My daughter, she's have the same problem now, her back and the arms. And I show a lot of and a bridal business, got business have the same.
And that's what people don't see, don't they?
No, the people don't see that. Now, the dress is, people don't see how heavy some dress is. And if you do that all day long, put it back, and this is one day.
Yeah, because the dress is not light. How heavy roughly?
Some could be very heavy, some could be very heavy, and some could be very light. And we help the bride put the dress, lift the dress, do the things, everything's, you have to activate with the hands,
it's quite
physical work,
yeah.
You know, physical, and you do it, if you do it that, say from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock the afternoon.
So how do you stay positive when you're like tired and having that difficult day? Yeah.
The way stay positive is tomorrow is another day. Go forward, don't look back and look back in a bad day. That's the way stay positive, you know, because you carry on what you're doing, and you feel love. You do it.
So people see, they come in, they have a consultation with you, do the measurements, and they'll go away. But they don't see how much time and effort outside that thing. So how much sort of like a bridal's dress take average?
To make?
Yeah.
I know a semester.
Yeah.
I know, but the designers there, every designer got his team to make the dresses, and when I got the pattern to cotton, he got the material to cotton, and I show behind the scene he's got a lot of work that had been done into the dress passage to our hands, and that is another work. And if the scene is not correct, when you touch the wood, you don't find many thing at all. Our design is very pretty good. We have to put it correct straight away before the bride see the dress. Or sometimes when the bride put the dress, not every dress you can spot some problem. It's straight away on a hanger. You spot when it's the body, because when your body shape is completely different.
Yes.
And that when you spot that problem, you say to the bride, sorry, this is not correct, you're going to have to do something about that. And the bride are fine, trusting us. I have to put the trust in us. I say that we need to send the dress back to the designer to do again.
So what's the process of doing the measurements and getting the product finished? What's the time scale?
At the time is normally it's 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months.
Okay, so that's the process. So have you had incidents that 4 to 6 months is quite a bit of time? So the measurements then and measurements, well, now, and the lady has gained a little bit of weight.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, yeah. We
Has that happened before?
That was happened. That's what's happened. And what we do, the brides, we always ask a question. If you think about gonna lose weight, if you do weight that, we write it down in our paperwork, of course.
Yeah.
And we have it before bride. She's come to the wedding, she realized she's put a lot of weight. But I say to her, don't panic. What we done, we changed the dress for her. She's happy with the lace back, the corset, instead the zip. You are there in a dress, sometimes you are there since no one knows. That is a problem on that. We have to have a solution for everything. And that coming to wonderful semesters, Rosa and Hannah McHugh, that coming her work because she's good what she's done both.
Amazing. So you always have a solution for that one.
Always have the solution, yeah. Because this nowadays, even now, because since last 3 years become this the Manjaro, the injection, always ask her, the bride, if you think about, be better you lose your weight first, after you coming for your measurements. Because that's the thing, you take the injection, take measurements, you lose the weight, pretend you're size 14, you end up go size 8. The dress is not going to be the same.
Have you had an incident where a lady was a certain size, but they went skinnier when they came?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We have one, she bought one that had dress, and she's in the injection, and she knew, and she said, okay, I can lose my weight. I don't think she lost a lot of weight. But thank God, the semester be able to do the top perfect to her. No one now lost weight.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Now I know.
That's the professional coming in. But I advise the brides, if you think you go in the injection, please do the measurement after you target the weight what you want to stay on.
Interesting, because that topic would never come across my mind while doing bridal. How have customers and the bridal industries changed since you first began?
Oh, how's the change? Okay, when I began my business, nearly 16 years ago, in the beginning, everybody else physically go to the shop, play a visit to the boutique. Yeah, people don't search internet, don't search in things, Instagram, social media, and seeing everything change. People have to go there to 1, 2 boutique, try the dress, if you like, choose them. And by this nowadays now, it's becoming like the new generation look everything on social media. Oh, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this. And even sometimes now the bride use AI. AI make the dress, put the face of the bride there. It's not the same. Even AI try to tell, oh, the semester could do this way, could do that. Now, you ask AI to go and sit down on a machine and sew the dress, if this is gonna work. It's just people don't understand.
Yeah.
I think social media, I think took that warm thing you have for human being, to be in contact, to be in talk.
The connection.
Everybody else is nowadays, you don't want to talk, you want to scroll and you compete and have fun to see what's the best. Or I'm gonna go to this shop, I'm gonna go to this, I'm gonna go to that. And sometimes some brides have been to 10 shops. What are you looking for? I think herself is spoiled the experience for herself.
Yeah, I agree on that one. Because social media is kind of like a knowledge but a virtual illusion of knowledge.
And Angie, I'm not good for social media, I'll be honest. I'm not interested to learn, I'll be honest. I'm old-fashioned way. I think I'm gonna stay that way. I follow things because fashion new, I follow. I love fashion. But if you know for my daughter, Charlotte, I've been sinking by now like Titanic.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the direction of the generations, how
Yeah.
they've been brought up. So, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. So, what really changed dramatically that you see, like apart from the social media, the connection, what other things that change in customers dramatically?
The social media. Attitude.
Okay.
Attitude. Because some people this nowadays want to listen much social media. They could listen to true human being. That is change. Because what you see sometimes in social media is not the truth, do you?
Yeah, we all know that. So, does most customers focus on price, speed, and extras?
I think the most customer on fixing now, I think when the dress gonna be ready. Even if it comes last minute, you want us to, interested. Oh, my wedding is in 3 months' time. I want that. It sometimes don't work out that way. And they think we can make a dress like that. Oh, I want to try that. There's no point to try if you're dressed in 3 months. Some designers not gonna do it, the dress.
Yeah.
The quality. I think the point of view, you have to look at the quality. You have to look, the finished dress, on the design, and how much work the designer done in that. I think she must be focusing that, and folks, your dress is gonna deliver in time.
Okay, so in this industry, what's the most sort of difficult situation that taught you the most?
The situation taught me the most in this business is when some bride at the wedding have been cancelled. It's very sad. We try to help how we can. And when the bride say, "Oh, my wedding have been cancelled," even 2 weeks before the wedding, so it's really hard because you really sympathize. You're really sorry for the bride, and we lost for words when it comes to that. And we don't want to be the bad person, because when the day she bought the dress from us, and she said, "What should I do with my dress now?" And she come that question, and we think, okay, I wish I could give you what you pay for your dress back, but I can't, because if I do that to every wedding, everybody else pass away, everybody else, we've been out of business. And we have to pay the designs, you have to pay the rent, you have to pay. I think we sympathize, we're really sorry, but that's the difficult thing, because you don't know how to say. Not any word you say gonna make the bride feel better.
Right, okay. Charlotte now. Talk about Charlotte now. What does it mean to have Charlotte working alongside with you now?
To me, it's a lot. Charlotte, she's worked alongside me. She brought a lot of joy to the business. I learned a lot from her. We travel together to go to the dress, to New York, Barcelona, London, and it's a challenge when you go to look for your dress, to choose. Even when in pandemic, she's the one who found very good designers, for us. And she put my business online. Everything's she's very organized, I'm not. And she like perfection. And everything up to date, she does. And out to her, I say I've been lost.
So how long Charlotte's been working with you now?
She's been working with me, say, last 10 years. 10 years, I think.
10 years?
Yeah, last 10 years.
So what have you learned since Charlotte been working with you now, as business partners, I guess?
What we learn, we trust another, we love another, and whatever is a bad day, tomorrow's another day, we can keep it going. Because we love Bonsoire.
It sounds like you both sort of bonded even more through this. Yeah. Okay. So what do you hope of the future of Bonsoire to look like in the future?
What I look for the future, the Bonsoire, I want people look at Bonsoire with greater respect. Because whatever people see here in Bonsoire is not saying hide whatever you see what you got. And when every bride take a dress from her door home, I want the bride to remember in the future what's it that dress and the love is coming from. And we expect this carry on for the future.
So with everything that you experience through life, what motivates you now to work in this business?
At the moment, what's motivates me is Charlotte. She's my greater motivator. And she's my greater teacher.
Right. So what made you say yes to my newly early stage podcast to allow me to have an opportunity to speak with you and show this?
Okay. I never done this before. This is new to me. And Charlotte, I think you contacted my daughter Charlotte. And when she called me, say, Mom, you have to say, yes, why not? And it's nice to spread the word around. People get now more us, and the people see the truth behind. And because people think everything is a rose, but we have good days and we have bad days.
Bad days, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so everything about your story, I've asked. Is there anything that you feel that I have not asked that is quite important to showcase to people about yourself?
No.
No?
Not at all. I think your profession, you done perfect questions. And I feel very comfortable to ask my question to you. And like I say, I feel this is like a home. You sit and relax and wait and see.
No, thank you so much.
And nice to meet you.
Yeah, so this story of yours is amazing. I feel great honored to record this, share this moment with you. And this is my mission, is show people behind the scenes of every single professional and stuff like that, because we all see the pretty stuff, but you don't see the struggles, the injuries, the hard work and the bad, difficult decisions that you have to make. And that's what I'm here to showcase. So thank you for sharing your story.
No, thank you to take us on board at your business.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.